A tiny phone sensor, smaller than your fingernail, shoots a photo that rivals a camera costing $5,000 with a lens the size of a fist. On raw physics, it should not be close. So what is really happening? A phone's sensor and lens are tiny. Less light gets in, more noise creeps up, and there is no real depth blur. On optics alone, the phone loses. So the phone does not win with glass. It wins with computation. The instant you tap, the phone did not take one photo. It took a dozen, before and after your tap, and stacked them, averaging away the random noise and pulling detail out of the dark. This is the heart of computational photography. Some of those frames are dark, some are bright. The phone keeps the bright sky from one frame and the shadow detail from another and fuses them so nothing blows out to white or crushes to black. That is HDR, done by merging exposures. Every pixel on the sensor actually sees only red, green, or blue, never all three. A dedicated chip, the image signal processor, guesses the two missing colors for each pixel from its neighbors, a step called demosaicing, millions of times in a fraction of a second. In near darkness, it holds the shutter open across many frames, aligns them to cancel your handshake, and adds up the faint light until a scene your eyes call black becomes clear and bright. That is night mode. A big lens blurs the background for free. The phone cannot, so it builds a depth map, decides what is a face and what is background, and paints the blur in with a neural network. Fake bokeh done entirely in software. Zoom in, and there are simply no more pixels to show. So the phone invents them, using a model trained on millions of images to fill in believable detail that the sensor never captured. Engineers call it super resolution. So the image you see was never captured in a single instant. It is a computed blend of a dozen frames, color guessed, exposure fused, depth painted, and detail invented, all finished before the picture even appears on your screen. A tiny sensor, a huge amount of math. That is why your phone camera keeps getting better every year without ever growing a bigger lens. If that made it click, hit subscribe. A fresh teardown drops every single day.